This is why women want men and men want women, but attraction can never happen. I want you to picture the relationship of your father and mother. One of them is toxic and one of them is attached to the other. The one who is toxic is the one who holds that relationship. The one who is attached to the toxic one, they cannot move on without that toxic partner. The moment that toxic partner will finally try to change and be a better person, that will be the fallout of that marriage. It is toxic, I totally understand, but when a toxic partner will change to be the best partner, the relationship will not work. It's not about you being toxic or you being good. It's more of what emotion is your partner addicted to and what emotion is convenient to your partner. What is reality? The only relationships that exist, it is a dysfunctional relationship. Every time you have an argument and then you are in your emotions, you are shouting, she's yelling, you are responding, you are in your feeling, then you are not solving any existing problem. Both of you are still releasing your past traumas, your past feelings, your past hurt to this existence. No one is present really. Everyone and each one of you is in the past traumas. You've never dealt with your trauma. That is why no one is present in the moment of arguing and everyone is yelling at each other. Like no one can really listen and get to understand what's going on. Okay, you will ask me, so should I not yell when the other person is yelling? If you really want to listen and understand what the other person is conveying to you, you will listen by always asking. They talk about something and then you pause, you ask, oh, you are hurt, you did this, what happened, what do you want, will it work? Fine. Maybe you are the only sane person in that relationship. Like that attraction can actually happen for mating, but it cannot be a functional relationship because we haven't dealt with our past traumas. You can say that at least I don't yell, so I don't have traumas. Because you lack symptoms of traumas, it doesn't mean you lack traumas. You might have even experienced trauma and you do not know. So sometimes if you lack an emotion when you are solving a problem, then you also have a trauma. Not expressing your feelings and not expressing your traumas is not a confirmation that you lack trauma, but it's a confirmation that that is your coping mechanism of your traumas. Can you relate with the existing reality? Can you comprehend the situation that happened? Can you understand that reality logically? And can you solve it logically without emotions? No, I can't. Fine, come back later after you've dealt with your emotions. No one is listening the other person on the other side of the table. Everyone is always expressing the traumas, their hurt when they are in their emotion. It will be so hard to get a functional relationship, but it will be so easy to get a mating relationship. Mary broke my heart. I never dealt with that hurt. My anger abused me. I never dealt with that hurt. My mom caused me an emotional roller coaster when I was a kid. I never dealt with that hurt and that reality. My friends mocked me. They took advantage of me. They made fun of me. I never dealt with that hurt. Deep inside, I am full of darkness, and the only thing that can postpone this feeling is mating. I don't want to deal with what is affecting me internally. And later on, I found out that every man has a girlfriend after sleeping with them. Then I am confirming that that is how men are. But most of the time, when you are going through a heartbreak and you don't want to heal as a woman, you are going to attract the opposite. Like people who see your weakness, your self-esteem, your lack of confidence, and your language of validate me. So they are available for you. They only want to help you get validated. And after sleeping with them, you tell yourself, I knew he was dating. Yeah, he was dating and he was just there to comfort you because you communicated in a passive way that you want to be validated. That is why the only relationships that exist, they are dysfunctional relationships. A woman wants a man, but she wants a certain package. Like this guy has to be in a specific way. Why? Hypergamy. Women are more sensitive to threat. That is why when they are picking men, it's more of a myself. She tells you there is a problem. She names different types of faults, and then you come to a conclusion that that is the problem, and then you rush solving that existing problem. But when she tells you that there is a problem, she even doesn't know that problem. She is naming things that can make sense, and those things are valid, they are healthy, but she has a signal that there is a problem, but she can't comprehend what the problem is. And then later on, you will realize that the problem that she named about is a different problem, because she was just trying to convey what will make sense to that trigger of threat. I feel like there is a problem. It doesn't mean that the thing that I will mention is the problem. Give her time so that with time you can learn to understand that the problem that she named, it's not the problem. But she is sensitive to the existing problem that will happen after a week or after 5 days, because she already knows the signs and the symptoms of threat. And now she is just naming different things that can make her understand what the problem is. That is why when women are picking men, it's under the influence of safety. Like they can easily screen you internally, and they can get to decide if you are safe for her. She can entertain you around, sleep with you, but eventually she will dump you because she was just using you to maximize hypergamy. So most women are maximizing hypergamy so much in that the relationship that exists, it's just mating relationships. It has to be in a certain package, but I have this guy, but I can maximize hypergamy in the process of trying to get my potential partner. So in this process, I don't get serious with the guy who might be my potential partner, and I just end up consistently sleeping around, and then later on I will complain about how men are toxic and they take advantage of women. But someone can only take advantage of you when you avail yourself to that person, when you entertain that person around. Your heart will surface your problems, and you will be forced to face those problems. You can only do that through solitude, and spirituality can only exist on a foundation of solitude. You need to deal with yourself first. You need to be alone first before you can try dating. And now that you see things the way they are, no one can twist the reality, because you are clear, your head is clear, and you know how to deal with the reality as it is, because you know that these experiences taught you these things, and now you are aware of the language of women, tactics of women, facades of women, characters of women, and manipulations of women. Dealing with a woman whom you thought that she is a potential partner, but after dating, mating, and marrying for 5 years, you found out that even the kid is not yours. Even the relationship never existed. It was just a game. Women and men want each other, but the attraction cannot happen because we use mating and dating as a drug to heal ourselves, and we are normalizing that. I can just sleep with the 60 men and I can get married and move on with my life. It's normal. Wow. Do you know how the spirit of darkness works? Like you can do the wrong thing as a woman, you can sleep around with anyone, and you don't even try to work on yourself. Rather, you blame everything on men. After sleeping with 60 men, you still entertain other men, and you can still get married and act innocent when you are with your husband. And until you learn to deal with yourself, deal with your past self, you can't move on. Every time Isaac will be going to work, you will be looking for a man to sleep with.